Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace. I've rigged up my camera, the one that keeps falling, and I had to put I did this before, but it doesn't quite work the same way, but one of those little hair bands, you know, not really a scrunchie, but something like that, around it. I already had put one, but it held it for a little while, but anyway, my other one broke, and then this one, and I haven't, until a few days ago, been shopping inside anywhere except for one place once. But anyway, I've already gone through all that. I don't want to repeat myself. But this one kind of sort of works. So, yeah, it's funny. I have to rig it all up. But anyway, I'm on my way to go get us some chicken. And I gave him a choice between barbecue and chicken. We had barbecue ribs, baby backs last night. We made at home. I made it at home. And they were really good. We still have some left over, so we're going to have some chicken. A box of chicken can last us 3 days, so, you know, 3 meals. Anyway, yeah, this doesn't look too great, but I think if I do it a little bit more, it has the corner of the mount in the, yep. Anyway, just thought I'd get out and go do this. I was going to go to a local 99-cent store. Actually, they're called 99-cent stores, okay, with an S on it. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense to me. But because I need jalapenos, okay. I like to eat my chicken with jalapenos. Otherwise, it just doesn't taste good to me. I never liked chicken until 2020, really. Maybe some before, you know, liked it because cooking so many meals at home, oh my goodness. Really, oh my goodness. You know, so much we had to go out and buy some pots and pans, seriously. My pots and pans were just horrible. And like I said, or I've said in other videos, I've been home for, you know, this whole stay home, stay safe thing because of my adrenal disorder until I, you know, finally got it all worked out with the doctors and all that and had all, you know, the shot to the arm. I'm trying to avoid certain words, but yeah, so that was good. And 23 days later, after the second shot to the arm, me and Adam went shopping for things that we have needed for quite a long while, you know, 18 plus months. And some of those were dishes, pots and pans. I also need silverware. Our silverware, it's really weird because some of them shouldn't be doing this, but it's like they're stained or permanently, the stains won't come off them. Even one of my frying pans, and the frying pan's a non-stick. It's like a white, you know, maybe it's what do they call that stuff? Lime, is it? You know what I'm talking about? That just won't come off. I've scrubbed it, wiped it, everything. So we need a new one. So I went to Tuesday morning store and local, and they had Cuisinart. I don't recall Cuisinart being pots and pans though. It was something else. They just called that one item, didn't they? Many years ago. But there were pots and pans, and I just put them in the dishwasher after I decovidified them. That's what I call them. Put them in the dishwasher this morning so we can use them. Got to go through all the other ones. I've been going through my pots and pans and throwing them out and all that. But anyway, boy, did I ever ramble. Okay, and just for the record, if you're new to my channel, rambling is my norm. It's a stream of consciousness. It's go with the flow, whichever one it is. But anyway, I was going to go to this 99-cent store when I asked Adam what he wanted, if you know, I'd go out and get it. And he's working from home. He's been doing that since March of last year, 2020. And so I was gonna go get, you know, something. I said, well, maybe because I don't have any jalapenos, and I gotta have the jalapenos. I'll stop at the 99-cent store because they have this one long row of. It's more than just the one row, but of things like that. All kinds of things that are bottled or canned or whatever. You know, they'll have like I need to get over the other lane. This is going to be weird right here. This bump, my SUV might yell at me. But then I really don't want to go in there. There's nothing else I get from that store. But the sometimes cans or what's canned or bottled, like that kind of thing. But I've had some kind of, any store I've had some kind of, off-putting experience in this town. It's known for it. It is known for it. People having the high sense of entitlement. And man, I'm telling you, it's so thick and cut it with a knife, and I can go outside of this town. It's not really not just this town. It's 4 of them, really. Little pieces of them, not the whole town. And not everybody does it, of course. But, man, they're like, you get out of my way. No, I don't get out of your way. So, like, they own the store. It's kind of like people who think they own the road, and all that. But I thought about going in there because I don't like to pay, so much for just jalapenos. You buy them, just get jalapenos. At a chicken place, they cost almost as much as the chicken. Really, seriously. But I don't know. I can't see myself going there and to that store because, like I say, I don't really get much there. And I just went to Dollar Tree, braved it going to this huge Dollar Tree. It was on Friday, and I say braved it because, well, what happened once we got there was once I got there, I went along this one the day before he and I went to do that. But I went to Dollar Tree because there are some things that this taught me this last 18 months, and the only place I can buy them is Dollar Tree. Okay, is at the Dollar Tree. I didn't find all of them, and that's in part because of what happened. I mean, it was really nice and quiet and calm because it's a huge Dollar Tree. The aisles are in the shape, the displays in the shape of a tree. Seriously, with the branches and all. And it's a huge one. And it was mainly people, saying their 50s and up, and everybody was wearing face coverings and socially distancing. My face covering actually says social distancing. Seriously, it does. I thought it was so cute. And, people were, but, all of a sudden, it's got to happen. There's got to be that one. This young couple, I don't know if it was the young guy with his young mom or what, but both of them, and it seemed like both of them, came in coughing and no mask. The only people in there, no mask, coughing, and not doing the thing of coughing into your arm, your elbow, nothing like that. Nothing. I glanced up and saw it, and just went around the perimeter of the store because I kind of moved away. I wasn't going to be anywhere around them, and it was really, seriously. I mean, if you have a cold, if you have a flu, do you remember when people would just go out? Hey, I got to go to work because if not, I don't get paid, and this kind of mentality. It's kind of noisy, isn't it? But really, at this time, somebody's going to do that, and they did it all through the store. And then I rushed out. I made a beeline for the, checkout, and the next thing I know, they're coming around like they're going to get in the line behind me. And I just looked over. I don't even know with their face, too much about their face or anything. But they must have felt my body language. I wasn't being rude or mean. But I had my shopping cart, the whole cart, on that side of me that, when somebody would come up, not happening. And I was the first in line as it was. Nobody else had been there. And you're not getting close to me. Nobody. But anyway, they walked off and they were coughing and hacking and clearing their throat like it was, you could just hear how awful it must have been for them. Really? You had to go out, and they had one item. You had to go out for that one item and subject all these other people to your coughing and hacking and all of that. So I left. You know, I got my stuff, paid for it, and then another woman. She came up behind me. She was probably more in her 30s, mid 30s, and she had her daughter, young daughter, with her. And she got behind me in line, and they come up behind her, and she looked up at me like, "Help me!" Like her eyes were whispering, "Help me!" You know, really. So, okay, but yeah, they walked up and got in line behind her. I mean, I never have, you know, who does think that's good? When I was working, there was a guy. Well, actually, one of the times I was working back in when I'd say it was, oh man, probably close to 15 years ago. This one job that I worked in, this guy that worked with me, he was a supervisor, and we were in Cubeville, you know, a bunch of cubes and all. He was a supervisor, and he told everybody that he was sick, coming to work, and he said, "I think I have TB," and day he would talk about that. Okay, my phone got hot. What I use for a camera is the phone, and it got hot because it's on the windshield mount. And I don't even know what I was talking about. Went ahead and went through the drive-thru, got my stuff, the chicken, and got some jalapenos. But yeah, like I was saying, I was gonna go to the 99-cent store, but yeah, I had a weird experience. I mean, I've had more than one weird experience in different places. But it was a guy who must have been higher than a kite, and he was trying to talk to me. He was a big African-American guy. Doesn't matter, you know, any guy that would do something like this, no matter what. Let's put it that way. But I just remember him distinctly because I had happened twice something like that. One seemed to be drunk, and the other one seemed to be high on who knows what. This one, but just trying to talk to me and started singing or doing weird things like singing, dancing. And now I'm kind of forgetting, but I remember him, and that it was like scary. Yeah. I'm not saying I went in there a lot of times, but stuff didn't happen like that every time. But sometimes something like that. 2 times. One of them, like I said, was drunk, and seemed like he was drunk. And I remember being in there one time when it seriously seemed to me, and I taught criminal justice majors at the university. I have my master's in sociology, and I taught them, you know, some of the class, and they weren't all the class, but criminal justice majors, people who are going to be, some of them wanted to be police officers. Okay, and anyway, but these 2 men, it was the son. They seemed to be son and father, and the father was probably my age or older, and they really seemed to be scoping it out. Like they were scoping out the place, and like they were going to pull a big scam or something. I had major, I don't like to use the words vibes, but yeah, it was big time. Whoa, you know, and I was, you know, basically kind of right in the middle of it, because they were in front of me at the checkout, and I started seeing the crap they were trying to pull. And they were from, I think their accent was more from Australia. Yeah, it was Australian. And he was trying, the older man was trying, you know, the one that would be the father, was trying to pull a kind of, you know, logic game on the prices of things. He looked at me like to get verification, and I said, "Nuh-uh." No, I don't play that crap. You're not involving me in your scam and all that crap. And it was weird. It was just another weird thing. But weird things happen anywhere. I mean, I've been to all kinds of places. It happens. And you know, I'm 58 years old. I've seen plenty. You know, it's not my everyday. It's not my everything. But when it happens, some of these people think they get so creative that they're not going to be detected, and they are. and not just by me is what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying now. So anyway, I'm sure my phone will get hot before I get home and cut itself off. So if it does, me, I've done the thing of keep talking, and I'm like, what? It went off. Yeah. But I don't know. You know, and I just made a video. Hopefully I'll put that one up right before this one, that I'm trying this thing of 52 videos. I put it as a challenge for myself. I don't know if the first people that I heard that were going, you know, trying it or something, whether I watch that video, if they put it as a challenge or not, but I'm putting it a challenge to myself. 52 videos, one video per week for 52 weeks to schedule them out. And I've been working on that this morning. And you know, I've tried all kinds of different ways of doing videos to test different things over years. And these are going to be not the greatest videos, because I'm not going to, you know, mine are never the greatest videos. Who am I fooling? But anyway, so this is another one. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.